We always say home matters, and home matters to each of us in different ways, but it all comes back to having your own space, that place that you can come back to at the end of a work day or at the end of a trip. And I think everybody deserves their own home, their own place. It's just that space that grounds us. NeighborWorks Northeastern Pennsylvania has been around for over 35 years, serving our neighbors and our neighborhoods. We work in neighborhood revitalization work, homeownership promotion, homeownership preservation through home repair and foreclosure prevention. So all sorts of programs and services to serve the neighbors in our neighborhoods who need that helping hand.
Senior citizens, we're limited. You're limited on your income, you're limited on your abilities, and you just can't do it. You know, you die because you want it. We're used to doing all our lives, and here we are stuck. You can't do it. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Nobody wants to leave their home, and nobody wants to go into a nursing home or an assisted living facility. So things like putting in new windows or a new roof or fixing the bathroom, if it's something that's just out of that person's budget, they only have 1 or 2 barriers keeping them from staying in their home, we'd like to go and address those barriers and make their home safer for them.
Many of our seniors are really the underpinning, the fabric of these neighborhoods in northeastern Pennsylvania, and however we can keep them there so that they can contribute to these neighborhoods that they've invested in so long, and we can invest back in them. That's one of our goals.
I really can't tell you how I appreciate it. We were so cold in the wintertime, putting the blanket up and raising the heat, putting sweaters and blankets, and really cold. And then this winter, this house was so nice and warm, and I wouldn't have been, I don't know what we would have done.
The Homebuyer Workshop is set up to help someone understand how to buy a home from beginning to end, whether it's sitting down and working with a lender all the way down to the moment that you sign the paperwork. We make sure to incorporate guest speakers that have a role in every process, so that way people get the hands-on knowledge from the experts to be able to better understand what the process is and what it takes to work towards owning a home.
I needed extra help to get me over that goal line with the help of a program, to learn about how to clamp your credit, home insurance, what to look for a lawyer. With the help of NeighborWorks, I'm able to buy my first new home.
In our financial coaching program, we help people who have problems with their credit and who need to learn how to save and who need to learn how to budget. And so we have a staff member who really walks them through all of those processes to help them achieve long-term financial goals. Really, our goal is to help people leverage their education and their information that we provide them into financial stability.
One of our new programs is called Project PAR. Project PAR stands for Property Acquisition and Rehab, and that's where we come into a neighborhood or community. We find a blighted house in that neighborhood that's bringing all of the others down. We come through with a plan on how to redevelop it and rehab it. We put it back on the market and we resell it to another family or individual.
A program like this really looks at that property that needs some attention and invests in it. And what that does is increases property values for the surrounding neighbors and improves the neighborhood as a whole.
Neighborhood revitalization can take a variety of forms, everything from some of the housing work that we're doing to addressing issues with blight. That could be deteriorating properties, could be vacant lots that are maintained. It could be economic development, business development. It could be arts and culture. We've done murals. We've worked in neighborhoods to improve all different facets of life.
We do this through pulling together neighbors and other organizations and other folks that we can help facilitate a larger planning effort that focus on making that place better.
Strong neighborhoods lead to strong communities, and that's what we strive to focus on. Anything from rehabbing a home to outreach into the different neighborhoods. We do a Light the Town project where we give lights to different neighborhoods to paint the town, where we go into a neighborhood and we'll do painting to different types of first-time home buyer programs. So anything that's focused on community and neighborhood rebuilding.
Every human being wants to make a difference. They all want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. There's tons of opportunities at NeighborWorks to step up to the plate anytime and get involved in a project that we have going on.
Once you get started and you meet everybody, it's great, and it's a great opportunity, and it's great to know that you're doing something for people who need it.
It's an organization that focuses on community and home. It doesn't just focus on one specific type of person. It doesn't matter who you are, you can get services through NeighborWorks.
Rebuilding communities is really what they do at a grassroots level. They're not afraid to just get in there, talk to neighbors, talk to the community, ask what's important to them, and how they can improve upon their environment, and then NeighborWorks is able to fill that need.
We don't want to be an organization that comes into a neighborhood, tells the neighbors what we're going to do to improve their community, and then we do that for them. We'd rather come into a community, into a neighborhood, find out from the residents what their concerns and their issues are, and then determine what we as an organization can do to help them address those issues.
It's such a great job to sit down and work with someone and guide them and share information and educate them and empower them to work towards the goals that they've always wanted to have and always wanted to reach, but just didn't know how to overcome those barriers and those obstacles that face everyone every day.
I feel like it is benefiting people in this community in ways that you can't even imagine. They feel differently about the place that they live. They wake up with just a renewed energy about the place that they call home. And to see that, to see a house transformed, to see people's lives being changed, that's why I do what I do.
It's very life-giving. It fills my soul with enthusiasm. And I'm a joyful person, but NeighborWorks really is the heart and soul of my joy.
When we help someone purchase their first home, when we help someone stay in their home if they're facing a situation that's going to force them out of it, it's something that makes us feel great, because we know that we're investing in that person's lives, and they're going to turn around and pay that forward. They're going to invest in their neighborhood, and that's important to us, that we have this impact in the community that's really facilitating people being the best neighbor they can be and investing in that.